We find rivalries across the fruity plain from coast to coast, but in the South, where they say the game just means more, there's only one game considered the Deep South's oldest rivalry. From black jersey debuts to prayers and Jordan hair, this matchup has had it all. A live look between the hedges, Sanford Stadium in Athens. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, only Minnesota and Wisconsin have played more often than Auburn and Georgia. This rivalry is rich in tradition.
And you're right, Reese. This goes back to 1892. A long time. This game has been heated. You know a bunch of the names, a bunch of the storylines. And speaking of storylines, how about the mascot for Georgia? Literally trying to bite an Auburn wide receiver. That's how real this rivalry is.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Auburn! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. It's complete to the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. All wideouts, no backs. Now on the move. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Right side, it's Frazier. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Oh, pressure's coming. He's got it. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's changing the play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll give to Frazier. Turning it on. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. Motion from the wide receiver. That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Caught. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Still looking. He throws one to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Wants to go up top on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. On the option. Keeps it. They got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Go east-west, and the quarterback gets strung out, doesn't pull the trigger and really make a decision. You'd like to see him stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, get more of a plus yardage on this play. Nice job by the defense.
Auburn doing business in the red zone. Trying to establish the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. And after they mark off the yardage for the personal foul penalty, it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Has it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Auburn lines up quickly. Gives it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The fake that wants to throw. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They're going to go for it on 4th down with a couple of good options. A 1st down or a touchdown. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Handoff for Frazier. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
Number 8, set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Just smothered on the play.
I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking for a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. They're all over him. Oh, what a cut! And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
And the Bulldogs had this offense rolling. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got him on the RPO. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got rid of it just in time. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Second and long here. Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Gonna look downfield again. Unloads it left. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Love the play call here, and love the decision to go RPO on 4th down. You're giving yourself options, but right here, you're just trusting in your offensive line and your running back to go get you the first down. Well done.
On 1st down, Nate Frazier. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of this drive. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Canes. He's got enough for the first down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, he could not protect him well enough.
Second down to the air. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Breaks into the open. 10. Touchdown, Bulldog. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. With a lot of time left, there's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Back's got it on the screen. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop in his tracks, locate the running back, get outside, and make a tackle. That is a very...
He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. This time he's got his man. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off-play action on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Auburn calls it second of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Looking downfield very late in the half. Stepping to the right. Got his man. Taken down. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. No good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 9 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Gators, looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Brought down by the defense as he barrels forward for a pickup of 9. Auburn lines up quickly.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the second half, you drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Right down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's his 4th interception of the night. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. keeps it himself. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to get the corner. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Pulls it. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Kick is in the air. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Paul, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Defense not showing press coverage. Second down, gonna throw it. Rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Dogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. Caught, it's Frazier. Makes the catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Second down, gonna throw it. Reels it in. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Looking for the edge. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Well, that time on third down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up fourth down.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Breaks the tackle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He'll set up to throw. Extending the play. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Caught near the sideline, it's Richardson. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's a give to Frazier. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And this defense, they were ready for that third down. That you could tell they smelt the option coming, did a great job, aggressive, downhill, went and got it, got the tackle for a loss, forcing the fourth down.
He slides that just inside the right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Driving forward, it's Bowens. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next run.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Not a big surprise the offense is willing to let this guy do something. I mean, we've seen him make plays in this game with his legs. He already has a rushing touchdown. But give the defense credit here in the red zone, getting to him and bringing him to the ground. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. That's not an easy thing to do. So chalk that one up for the defense.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Washington. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead.
There he goes to the right. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Setting up the screen. Looking for room at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide left, it's Marsh. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Georgia coming out with the fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride him again. Sees a crease. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like, when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
The Dogs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On the option. Keeps it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And that is no good. Guys, after the missed field goal, the lead is still 23. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Fires to the right. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
It is Georgia taking home the W in the Deep South's oldest rivalry. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football for David.